Knife through butter. They have done it again.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
After 35 minutes is number 21, Kylian Mbappe.
A case now of complete control.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Bernardo Silva. Interesting ball. He's played him through. Bernardo Silva. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that could set him on his way. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Cruyff. Manchester United finding their passes. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Manchester United are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Corner. And we have our very first corner. Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rafael Leao. Can he get it through? Bruno Fernandes. Spread it left. Rafael Leao. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bruno Mendes. Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack.
72,306.
That's been cut out, well played. Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a really well-measured ball. And they're quick to press. Bernardo Silva. Great defending, strong and determined. Makalele, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Ruben Dias gets good distance on it. Out for a throw.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 17, Rafael Leao. Number 10, Bernardo Silva.
Bruno Mendes.
Number 20, João Cancelo.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off. And they finally made a decision to get tighter.
And the shot! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
They've played it short. There will be a throw-in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. And it's been taken short. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Manchester United are closing in on a comfortable win. Triol does really well to win the ball there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Hernes, Otto, and he's managed to get free. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Costa Curta. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, no joy this time. And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.
Hello everybody.
Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Broadcast live on our club's
Your
FM
reflections
station.
then, Jim?
Manchester United's definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good... And so the final qualifying phase in Asia. Roughly 2 years to this day, many a nation played their first qualifiers, dreaming of getting through to the global stage. The great majority have been and gone. It is now down to the battle-hardened, ready to go out and fight at the very margins of what they have to get through to the major finals. Lee Kang-in! Goal! Republic of Korea! And the game
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
South Korea have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Real chance! And he hits the net! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
He's had a shot! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Lee Kang-in! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's Son Heung-min! Always going over the top.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Son Heung-min. Got a shot away! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Number 13.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Son Heung-min.
Now who's going to be first to this?
Son Heung-min.
Great position. Finish! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, he's having a hit! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Gently done, and he was quick to react. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Lee Kang-in. That is a great pick out. Son Heung-min! He scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
The goal scorer for South Korea. Number 13. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
That's the first half.
Yeah, I think
Let's
the first
hope
half
for more
performance
on the
that
day.
showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
South Korea have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all counts, and it has to be said, this match is well and truly already won. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. He's tried one! No, got right underneath it.
South Korea were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Could move up a gear here. Nicely spread. Kwang Hee-chan. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lee Kang-in. Chance! They want to be quick to recover this. They're trying everything to subdue him. He's going for goal!
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Kwang Hee-chan. Coming on to replace him is number 20.
Lee Kang-in. South Korea are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Shapes to shoot. Lee Kang-in! And that has faded wide.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
That's been intercepted, and the counter is on. It's a good ball out wide. No way through, so back it comes. Great chance! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
South Korea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, what a ball! He's having a shot! He's got a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And it's Son Heung-min. Fires from distance. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he's picked out the run. Gets the shot away! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And time is up. South Korea have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Passing is crisp and sharp. Totti. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's only too happy to take that back. Puyol. Gomez. Some good work on the right flank here. Del Piero. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cleared away. Great hit! Goal! Manchester United! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Davids. And here's Milito. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Manchester United are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, that was vital. Now it's Puyol. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Totti fires it in low. Manchester United looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. That looks a good ball through.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's picked his way through. De Vrij with the clearance. Nedved. Odo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's straight offside.
There will be 1 minute
Whatever
added time.
happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's half-time here. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting. Mateus! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now the breakaway. Pojan Parlo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's... Oh no, what has happened here? He's through and all alone! And the shot! He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good.
Big header! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Manchester United get themselves into the
The
lead.
attendance for this
Look,
match
he's the
was
one everyone expects to put the ball in the net.
72,306.
That's what he's paid to do.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now it's Milito.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he's a source of potential trouble, so tight marking just has to be done.
Pojan Parlo. Nicely aimed pass. Just about up to 75 minutes. And it's Nedved.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Pojan Parlo. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 17. Rafael Leão.
Pressing high and with
Substitution.
purpose. Davids. Mateus. Manchester United, moments now away from seeing this one out. And here's Milito.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Aldero getting this one clear. The final seconds now. Well, that's well spotted. And that's it. Manchester United proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome
The
to
conditions
today's match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Totti. And it's Totti. Looks for the finish. And that wasn't far away.
Oh, and it's such a good effort. Maybe the target really should have been hit.
It'll be a throw-in. And he goes cross-field. Tomori. Nedved. Otto picks it up out wide. It's a mighty effort! He scored! The breakthrough strike! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 15 minutes is number
So the
7,
first moment of real
Francesco
significance.
Totti.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And it's Milito. And the two sides separated by the game's only break. Totti! He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Real chance! They've scored! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Bradaric. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Duda gets over and intercepts. Out for a throw. That's really nicely played. And the finish! Really well taken goal. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Del Piero really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Serdar. Good running, strong
There
and
will be 3
purposeful.
minutes at a time.
It's run loose, who's going to get there? He has found the way through. Now that's well seen too. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. That is a great pick-out, and he was quick to react. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Totti. Duda, distributed tidily. Bradaric. Oh, that is a good... Duda!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Davids.
The attendance
Now Costa Curta.
was 71,600.
Good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
And the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Goal!
And surely that settles
After
it.
64 minutes is...
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Coming on to replace him is...
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Always onto this. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Tomori. Otto. And it's Milito. Totti. That is lovely. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Just eases him off the ball. And he's in on goal. Can he put it away? Oh, taken with style.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
After 83 minutes is...
So
number
is this
25.
the start of a comeback?
Substitution on the field. Number 31.
Bradaric.
Number 38.
It's
Coming
gone for
on
a
the
throw-in.
field, Number 18. Number 5.
He's found a way past. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, nice touch. Gets into some space. Terrific header. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Nedved, keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the... So bring it on. Fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it
everybody,
always
and
will be.
welcome to today's
Feel it,
match.
this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Azar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Well, played right into his path. Kagawa. Shifted upfield. Oh, that's a key interception. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Rodri, can he spark a counter here? Now it's De Bruyne. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rodri, almost half an hour in now. Passing is crisp and sharp. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Casemiro calmly anticipates. Rodri. And Guardiola. And he's being shifted off it. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Oh, he's onto this. And that has been cleared. Rodri. Haaland. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And claimed it back swiftly. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Turns back here, probably the best option. And he's found a way past. Great ball, and there's the shot! And yes, it's there! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Oh, sweet feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Rodri. And it's Kagawa. And here's Haaland. And they're on him in a flash.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Irwin picks it up out wide. Now there, and the shot! So close to drawing level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
And here's Haaland. Oh, good read.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Substitution on the field, number 17, De Bruyne. Number 16, Rodri. Coming on the field, number 13, Cristiano
It's a sharp
Ronaldo.
pass.
Number 8, Gerrard.
It
Substitution.
is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Great chance! They've got to be quick to recover this.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Look at the space here. No way through. Hits one! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moments. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
We have already started here. Shot at goal!
Rodri. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, Son, is one of the quickest players around at this level, and he uses it to great effect. His willingness to run at and beyond defences just adds to that raw pace, and it'll mean he'll always be a threat here.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. McAteer. Ayew. Justin. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Voss. Leicester are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
And here's Azar. Stood up well to him there. Cody did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rodri. And here's Azar. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Justin, shifted upfield, and it's Ayew. Azar. Irwin. Thomas. Moved on forwards. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Vardiol. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Drilled in low. Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that's been won straight back. Irwin. Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. How would you review the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Atalanta have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Irwin. And it's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a... Son Heung-min! It's there! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Number 15, Son Heung-min.
Atalanta have broken through. It's 1-0.
Number 18.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Number 14. The attendance for this match
Shifted
was
it to the flank.
71,649.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Sumare. Reed. Saliba does well to stand firm and defend it. York. Half an hour gone in the second half. Vardiol. Good, strong midfield running here. He has found the way through.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Atalanta leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ruben Dias. And he was quick to react.
Atalanta can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
York. Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Son Heung-min voted man of... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Knocks it out wide. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Hazard. Atalanta leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Ward-Prowse. That's good running with the ball. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min puts his foot on the gas. Gerrard, a player who needs no introduction. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Hazard! He can get that clear. And it's Hazard. Hazard power. It's Hazard! Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Atalanta are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
York. Mavropanos spots it and intercepts. Scar. Oh, what a mistake! Irwin. York looks to get on the end of this. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Irwin with the short one. Hazard stood his ground strongly. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now who's going to be first to this? Fulkrug.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
York. Hazard. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's it! They are rampant! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And we hit half-time. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. Well, look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Atalanta are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Now that's well seen too. Vardiol looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Bowen. Rodri. And here's Hazard. Mavropanos makes the interception. Bowen. Nice bit of trickery. They get a throw in. Ruben Dias. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done.
The
Guardiola
attendance for this
has
match
created
was
one goal already.
71,550.
Here's Rodri. And that's really well manoeuvred. It's a good spell of possession, this. York, and the finish! He has done it! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
It's become a case of men against boys. Mavropanos. Wan-Bissaka. Alvarez. Passes short and sharp. Gerrard. Azar. Mavropanos cuts out the pass. Todibo. Skulls. This is Souček. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And here's the chance to counter. He's beaten the last man. West Ham have it back and can go again. Bowen. York. And he's lost his man here. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's going to go a long way.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Oh, a delicate chip through. And they've got rid. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so
There
good
will
from
be
him.
1 minute at a time.
Good alertness. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And time is up. Atalanta pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness,
And a quick
ruthlessness,
reminder today, everybody, to make
relentlessness.
sure to put any litter
York
in the bins
taking in the
provided.
accolades,
Thank
having
you for
been
your
named man of the
cooperation.
match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. We have already started here. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. That's great control. DiMarco, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mateus does well to get it back. And here's a chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Del Piero. Just eases him off the ball. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Inter Milan are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Barella.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Barella.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That's Nedved. And the shot! Goal! Inter! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Inter Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Çalhanoğlu. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. And he's heaved it away. Lovely bit of skill. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Pull it. 5 minutes till the break. Kvaratskhelia providing an outlet on that flank. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That looks a good ball through. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's had a hit. Oh, he hit that sweetly. This possibly the last play of the half. Oh, what a climb! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
With the father of a boy
Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Inter Milan head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. So off we go once more.
Inter really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Back into the middle. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Costa Curta. Costa Curta going full steam ahead down the left flank. Mateus. Stefan de Vrij. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Milito really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Kvaratskhelia. Just about up to the hour now.
Match was 80,607.
Davids did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, important interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. Milan are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Dybala finds himself offside.
Substitution for Inter. Number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
Coming on the field.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
11.
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Davids. Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right. Inter clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And here's Totti. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's picked out the run. Del Piero, and he's managed to get free.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Inter Milan leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. And it's Hullet. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Milan need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And the pass is intercepted.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Inter Milan clearly now in. And that's it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your reflections then, Jim.
Inter really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be...